Chris, Debbie, and Errol share some money in the ratio of 3 to 4 to 2. Debbie gets £120. Chris then gives some of his share to Debbie and some of his share to Errol. The money that Chris, Debbie, and Errol each have is now in the ratio 2 to 5 to 3. How much money did Chris give to Errol? Let's first write down the ratio given at the beginning of the question, 3 to 4 to 2, and label who it represents. So we've got Chris, Debbie, and Errol. We are told that Debbie gets £120. I'm going to put 120 directly under Debbie underneath the 4. I want to work out how much Errol gets and how much Chris gets. To do that, I focus on Debbie. 4 times something equals 120. 4 times 30 equals 120. So I now need to do the same for Chris. So 3 times 30 equals 90, and 2 times 30 equals 60. These numbers here represent how much each person initially has. Now, in the next part of the question, it says that Chris gives some of his share to Debbie and Errol. If Chris gives some of his money away, the total amount that all 3 people got does not change. Therefore, let's work out the total that they all shared. So 90 add 120 add 60. 90 add 120 is 210. 210 add 60 equals 270. So this amount here represents the total amount that all 3 people shared at the beginning. Now let's use the updated ratio, 2 to 5 to 3. So we can see the ratio parts have changed, and we're just going to label Chris, Debbie, Errol. What stays the same is this total £270. So what we're going to do is first write down the total amount of ratio parts. So 2 add 5 add 3 gives a total of 10 total ratio parts, and we want to get to 270. So what are we going to times by? From 10 to 270, we times by 27. We then need to do the same thing with each person individually. So we need to times by 27. So 2 times 27 gives an answer of 54. 5 times 27 gives an answer of 135. And 3 times 27 gives an answer of 81. The question asks how much did Chris give to Errol? So let's focus just on Errol. Errol initially had £60 and now has £81. So to find how much Errol has gained, we just need to do 81 subtract 60, which gives an answer of £21. This is my final answer.